In this tutorial, we're going to talk about interception procedures. If you fly into an area you're not meant to be, you might find yourself intercepted by an aircraft to guide you back out and back into a safe place. I'm going to show you a short film which is produced by American Flying School. In it they refer to a TFR, which is a temporary flight restriction. We don't use that term in the UK, but we have similar airspace restrictions.
A TFR violation could result in an airborne intercept. The FAA mandates that pilots familiarize themselves with intercept procedures in the event that an airborne intercept is conducted. The FAA has published material outlining the procedures for airborne intercepts, and I have put together a video to demonstrate these procedures.
That was a very good example of how to handle an interception, which is something you need to know how to do. You can get more detail about this from CAT 1535, and this tutorial represents part of exercise 2.2, which is the reactions to system failures and, in this case, your errors. That video was by Full Throttle. 3 primary steps, the most important ones you need to remember. The intercepting aircraft will try to establish communications with you, and to do that he will rock his wings. He'll be on one side to the left normally of you, and he'll rock his wings. He's not just being friendly, he needs an acknowledgement from you, and you can rock your wings, which means that you understand you have been intercepted. Once that interception has been agreed between the two of you, he will then start a turn, normally to the left, to guide you away from where you shouldn't be. And this will be a gentle turn off in one direction. And your task is to follow him. By following him, you are illustrating that you're prepared and you are complying with his instructions. Finally, when he's prepared to, you hope, he will then break away sharply, and that means that you may proceed on this course and carry on. You can also try to contact him if you have a radio on 121.5, which is the distress and diversion frequency. The intercepting aircraft may, of course, fly faster than you, in which case he'll fly a kind of racetrack system where he'll continue to return back alongside and then fly off again.
Attention. Okay, and the other guy, this number 2, will be behind him in about 4,000 to 6,000 feet, maybe 1.5 miles, depending on the intercept speed. And this is what it would look like if he was to try to get your attention. Rocking his wings. Hopefully you're looking outside. And what does that turn mean? What do you think he's wanting you to do? Absolutely. Yep. So he'll wing rock to get your attention, and he'll turn in the direction that he'll need you to go, and he'll expect you to follow him right there. Biggest thing that we like to tell GA, civil aircraft, is just be predictable, right? Don't do anything crazy. Don't start descending. Don't start climbing. Just start an easy left-hand turn, 30 to 45 degrees of bank, and follow him. We realize, obviously, the range will be increasing. He'll be flying a faster speed, and they'll be directive based on where they want you to go. But just roll out on the heading that he wants you, and then again, if you're not talking to him, roll over to 121.5 and just go ahead and throw your call sign out there, what kind of aircraft, your position, and that you've just been intercepted by a certain aircraft, just so they know to talk to you there. All right, another fun video here. Notice he's flying slow, but he is increasing in range. And then just a nice, easy turn. He'll expect you to follow him from there. This next one, I think, is a little bit more exciting. So if he doesn't get your attention, this is called what's a headbutt maneuver. He'll fly in front of you. He'll dump out some flares. And if he didn't have your attention at that point, he should have it now, right? And then in this case, just turn right and look to follow him from that point as well. Be predictable. If they need to direct you to land at the nearest airport, expect that their gear will come down. They'll start a slow descending turn, and then you'll see the airport hopefully right off your nose. That'll be his indication, if he's not talking to you, to just plan on landing at that nearest airport. When you land...
In summary, the first step is the intercepting aircraft will rock his wings to establish communications with you, and your response should be to rock your wings back, and that means you understand you've been intercepted. Then the intercepting aircraft will make a slow turn about 20 or 30 degrees of bank off in the direction that he wants you to go, and your task then is to follow him. Don't descend or whatever, but just follow him. If he wants you to land, he will direct you to the nearest airfield and lower his wheels. And then again, you should comply if you can. And then if he's happy for you to continue on the new course he's given you, then he will break away sharply away from you, and that means that you are cleared to proceed. If you need to communicate with him, then use 121.5, which would be a very good thing to do if you're in that situation. I hope you don't get in that position, but if you do, that's how to deal with it. That's all. Bye for now.